How's it going, everyone? Jirai Gaming here, and welcome to my very first Q&A special on this channel. I want to say thank you guys so much for pushing me to 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for participating, and of course the love and support you guys have been showing me overall on my channel and video. It's been outstanding, and I can't thank you guys enough, because without you guys I would never be here. So again, thank you guys so much for the love and support, and of course for participating, and of course just just the love that you guys have been showing me on this channel. I really and truly appreciate it. And with that said, hopefully you enjoy this video. Now, with that guys, in the background, as you can see, I'm pretty sure some of you guys may be familiar with this footage. It's definitely from Black Ops, and of course I'll be playing some zombie gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. If you guys did, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below if you'd like to see me do some more of these as well, and of course I'll be looking to do so for you guys as well. Now, without further ado guys, let's get into today's Q&A. The first question comes from Chaos Bradley. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, and he says, congratulations bro. Who's your favorite, or what is your favorite game of all time? I don't necessarily have a favorite game of all time, because I play quite a bit of games. In fact, I still own every single game that I've ever purchased. I've never sold any game that I've ever purchased, so I have quite a collection. Stacking up from PlayStation 1 all the way to PlayStation 3, and I do have backwards compatible, so I can play pretty much PlayStation 1 and 2 games, and of course PlayStation 3 games in my system. So it works really good for me. But if I must pick, man, I would probably have to say it's a tough one, but I'll give you one off my list. It's not necessarily my best, but I'll give one off my list. And I think I would have to go with Nintendo 64 GoldenEye, I believe it was, or it might be 007. That game was so beast for its time. I think it definitely paved the way for a lot of games you see now, such as Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, Battlefield 4, etc, etc, etc. So I would definitely have to go with that one, and I was so beast in that game. The same along with Mortal Kombat and a couple other games as well. So yeah, that would definitely have to be the one for me. So hopefully I answer your question. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about too as well, bro, which I think you do, especially if you're a gamer. So appreciate the question, and hopefully that definitely definitely is a good one for you. Now the next question comes from Mr. Stevie Barbora. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly, and he said, what setup do you have, or what setup have you got? I don't necessarily have any setup, because I like to be mobile. So I guess in a sense you can say I have a mobile setup. I have 2 laptops that I use at the moment currently, and they work fine for me. I like to be able to move around. I take my laptop with me to work, because I get a lot of my footage and stuff done at work. So it works for me like that, and I've been doing that for a while. So that's what I've been doing. So I don't necessarily have a setup. I'm more of a mobile man, if you want to put it that way. But I think eventually I'll get a PC, and once I do that, I'll probably do a setup special for you guys as well. So thank you for the question. That was very that was a good question, so I really appreciate that. The next question comes from the Frog Plays Games, and he says, what is your most favorite video you have ever made? And that's a tough one, because I'm a bit of a, what would you say, perfectionist. So I like to I always try to top myself the next time. I think it keeps me motivated and keeps me doing the best I can. So I've just always been like that. It's something I've always done throughout my life, to be honest, schooling and everything else. I was a kid that if I get a 99, I'll complain about that one point that I missed, and teachers used to get upset at that, because they're like, look, you just made a 99, what do you complain about? So yeah, I've just always been like that throughout my life, and I think it helps you. It can be a negative sometimes, but I think it definitely helps you, because it keeps pushing you to do the best and be the best you can. So hopefully I answer your question, bro. But I'm sorry, I don't necessarily have one. So but appreciate it. The next question comes from Luxley, and he says, what's the capital of Taiwan? I think the capital of Taiwan is Taipei, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's how it's pronounced as well. That is my answer, bro. So let me know in the comment section down below if I'm correct, Luxley. I really and truly appreciate it, and thank you, man, for being so supportive on my channel as well. The next question comes from Shadow, and he says, congrats, man. Question, what future games are you looking forward to playing? I'm gonna give you 3 off the top of my head. The first one will have to, well, one may not actually be in making. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it is, but I would say I would love to see them make a Fear 4 series. I would definitely purchase that, and of course do another series on it. I just love that game, especially after just finishing Fear 3 that I played for the first time after buying it when it first came out. So yeah, I would love to see them do that. Not quite sure if it'll happen though, so we'll see. But for me, the top 2 is going to be, of course, Watch Dogs. I'm looking to do a series on that for you guys, so hopefully you guys stay tuned for that, and hopefully I'll be able to do it on PlayStation 4. That's what the hold up has been. I've been trying to hold out, trying to get a PlayStation 4 so I can do that for you guys. and Sony's really jacking me up at the moment because I can't record with my Elgato. So yeah, that's a donor. But the next one have to be, of course, FIFA 15, and hopefully EA definitely goes in and revamp, of course, the career mode. And they need to definitely do that. The same thing for, of course, the professional mode as well, or pro mode as well. So hopefully they do that this year, and I think that'll definitely help the game quite a bit. So that's it. That's my answer there, bro. Hopefully you like those, and thank you so much for, of course, the question. The next question comes from the Little Hybrid, and he says, "What's your favorite game?" I think I kind of stated that a little bit for Brawley's question, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the same. It's probably going to be GoldenEye, James Bond on Nintendo 64. It's not necessarily my favorite game, but it's one of them. And not to keep this, going too long, I think that'll be probably my best answer. So hopefully you enjoy that too as well, bro. The next question is going to come from, of course, the Backgamer, and he said, "Was there a Let's Play YouTuber who inspired you to do YouTube?" Simply put, no, there wasn't. I kind of just got into it because I saw where there might be a need for something, and I kind of got into it, and that's really how I got started in YouTube. I really created my first account, which is my FIFA account now, or my FIFA channel. A lot of you guys may not know that, but I do have a FIFA channel, so if you ever want to check it out, be sure to definitely check any one of my videos out in the description, and you'll see the link. You can check it out. Let me know what you guys think of the channel. But for the most part, I started that channel pretty much listening to music and so forth, and eventually when I saw that not a lot of people were playing on Legendary and so forth, I felt like I could offer that, and that's how I kind of got into it. So it wasn't necessarily anyone inspiring me. I just felt like I kind of had something to offer, and I feel like it would be enjoyable for me and fun as well. So that's why I kind of got into it. So hopefully I answer your question, bro, and thank you so much, man, for the question. Next question comes from Spaz and Zerelda. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly, bro. And he says, "Congratulations, man. Your consistency and your set uploads really make you stand out from everyone else. You're gonna keep growing and growing, and I'm very happy to see that. Will you get next gen console?" First of all, thank you so much, man, for noticing that. I definitely try to stay as professional as possible, and just try and be the best I can. And so it's really good when people notice that, and just definitely tell me that I'm doing something correctly. So I appreciate you pointing that out, and thank you very much for the kind words. As far as your question goes, I definitely will be getting a next gen console. It'll be a PlayStation 4, and hopefully I'll be getting it in a couple of weeks. Going forward, I'm kind of just saying, you know what, let me go ahead and get it and just be done with it. But the holdup has been because I can't record with my Elgato. So I think now I'm just gonna have to try and go around that until Sony come out and fix the problem, because I can't keep waiting. So hopefully I answer your question, bro, and thank you so much, man, for the question. The next question comes from KDANH712, and whoever that person is, I'm not quite sure if it's a female or a guy, but they asked, "Who is your favorite character so far in Naruto?" I know Naruto has kind of gotten a little bit epic. Some people may say it hasn't lately, especially if you read the manga. But for me personally, it stays the same. My favorite character of all time is going to be Jiraiya, and I'm pretty sure you knew that was coming to as well. But yeah, Jiraiya for the win. I guess in the second person, I'll probably go with Itachi, Naruto, or I guess it's between Naruto and Pain. And that's pretty much it, and then everybody else kind of falls under that. So hopefully I answer your question, and thank you so much for, of course, the question and participating. The next question comes from Brownie, and he says, "What is the funniest game you've ever played?" To be honest, bro, I'm more of a shooter guy. I'm more of a shooter, so I like playing first-person shooter games, and of course, survival games, and of course, FIFA. So, in a sense, I don't play any games that are funny apart from bloopers or just glitches here and there that I might find funny. I don't necessarily play any funny games, but I will say that one of the funniest games I've seen so far, period, especially this year, definitely has to be South Park Stick of Truth. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it, at least if you're of age, because it's definitely not for kids. So thank you for the question, bro. Next question comes from L3WG, and he says, "Do you eat chicken, or do you like chicken?" Yes, I do, bro. I sure do. Thank you for the question. Next question comes from The Official Myth, and I just want to say thank you, man, for supporting me for a very long time. You've been supporting me for a while, bro, and I just want to say thank you very much for supporting my channel. And he asks, "Do you like/watch Naruto?" And yes, I do. I do like and I do watch. They're not my number one anime anymore, but they're definitely in my top 3 or my top 5. Of course, One Piece is the first. So yeah, thank you for asking that question, and that was a good question actually. So hopefully I answered it for you. The next question comes from General WD, and he says, "Who inspired you to begin YouTube?" I think I kind of answered that with the question from the Bad Gamer. So hopefully that answered that question for you, bro. And thank you so much, man, for, of course, the support and participating as well. Next question comes from the Vendetta Venom, and he says, where are you from? I'm from Jamaica, bro. Moved to the United States. I live in New York, you know, as a kid. With my mom and my 2 brothers, and then lived there for a couple of years, and then moved to Texas where I live now, and I've been living here for quite a few years now as well. So yeah, hopefully I answer your question, bro, and thank you for, of course, the question. The next question comes from Epic Monkey Games, and he says, what is better, a banana or an apple? I would definitely say a banana, even though that sounds really weird. I would definitely go with a banana over an apple. So there you go, that is my answer. Next question comes from Dog Monkey, and I must say thank you very much, bro, for the support, man, and of course participating. And I have quite a bit of as a bit of a question altogether, so I'm just going to kind of rubble over it a little bit. Of course, he congratulated me, and of course he was asking, want to get a little more personal with me, I guess, and of course giving him a little bit about myself and my you know, my goals, personal goals for, of course, personal goals in my life, not necessarily for YouTube, but in my personal life. I'll just give you a few so I won't take up too much time of everybody. And so I would say personally, right now currently I'm a supervisor, so I kind of, you know, oversee other people, but at the same time I'm more business minded, so I'm looking to eventually own my own business and go into business for myself. So that'll be my main goal at the moment. But at the same time, you know, I'm the type of person that go through life, take things simple. You know, I don't try to get into drama or anything like that. I'm a very easygoing person, and like I said, I like to treat people the best I can, because I like people to treat me good as well. So I treat people, I'm a firm believer in treating people the way you'd like to be treated, and that's just the way I go throughout life. I try not to make things get me down. No matter what the situation may be, there's always someone that's worse off than you, and I use that as a motivation tool as well for myself. That might be something you guys can use as well. But yeah, that's a little bit into my mind, and I guess a little bit into myself as well. So hopefully that helped you out a little bit, bro, and thank you, man, for the question. The next question comes from Tio, and he says, or Thilo, and he says, what games are you going to record after Resident Evil 5? I'm going to do a Watch Dogs series, and I have a couple other stuff planned too as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that, bro, and thank you so much, man, for participating. And then the next question comes from Badunkadunk, and he says, what do you prefer, watermelon or mac and cheese? Watermelon, bro. Thank you for the question. Next question comes from ASHVGF, and he says, awesome, congrats. Will you be doing any commentary anytime soon or sometime in some point other than Let's Play? And the answer to that is yes, I will, so definitely stay tuned for that. Flossie asks, how did I start supporting Manchester United and who's my best player? Cristiano Ronaldo, Ryan Giggs, and I started supporting them from a very young age, as young as I can remember, bro, so it's a family thing. And then Skyline asks, what inspired me on YouTube, which is basically the same thing. So thank you for asking, bro, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys did, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we can hit 200, and of course, guys, please smash the like button if you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much. I'm your host, Jirai Gaming, signing out. Peace.